Yo, how's it going? I'm back in the same spot actually, but there's a slight difference. This isn't awkward. This is awkward. Okay. There's snow's gone. It's gone. There's literally none. Um, Except for like a little bit. I think there's like a pile over there, like a small amount. It's really nice today. It's like 40 degrees, and I have something I've been promising for like 3 days, right here. Um, I got this. I'm just gonna open it now because why not? I got this in a trade like pretty recently. I got it. It literally came today. It was supposed to come yesterday, but it didn't because USPS. So, yay! But it came today, so I can make the video. I was gonna make it yesterday. I told everyone on Instagram and on Discord that I was gonna make it yesterday, but it never came, unfortunately. So I'm gonna put the box over there. Um, this is a By the way, gonna warn you, there's children over at that park, and they're loud, so they're probably gonna be yelling. They are yelling. They're currently yelling. I got this Firefly. Whoa, that's chunky. I put my hand on it. It was weird. Um, I'll get back to that. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna throw this stuff away really fast. Because that looks weird. This is also like leaving soon, so I'm gonna flip it over my coat. I have my Alpha Beast. By the way, quick update. Not gonna flip over that. Quick update. This is my new favorite knife. I love this. It's great. Um, I snapped a screw. It's kind of dark, but I snapped a screw, so there's no spacer in it right now. I was holding it together with rubber bands, but they broke recently, and I'm just too lazy to put it back how it was. So, yeah. That's gonna be. I have to buy new hardware, but it's whatever. It still flips really well, which is weird. But I've never flipped a Firefly. I think this is a V2. I think this is a V2. I've never flipped a Firefly before. Never ever. I believe this is the Talon Blade as well. I've never flipped a BBFirefly product in general. But ooh. Whoa. That's different. That's chunky. Wait, how does it? Okay. So that's the same. Okay. This is wacky. I kinda. I have to oil it, probably. It sounds a little bit high pitched, not ringy. It still sounds good though. Those are some thick tang pins. Look at those. Those are big tang pins. But, it's weird. This blade is kind of weirding me out because it's like it's like opposite. Because you would think it would go like this, but it doesn't, which is weird. But it's cool. I like how the blade looks. It's very different than anything else I've seen. There's this Firefly. It's dark. Actually, I'm gonna go flip over in the grass. Really fast. That was my bad. Okay. It's very, very thick. Very thick. Oh, it also says model Firefly made in Canada by BBFirefly Incorporated. That's cool. I don't know what to think. It's interesting. Okay. It's definitely something. It's fun. I um I think this is probably like the thickest and like biggest. Maybe not longest, but well, maybe longest. I'm not sure. But like biggest in general knife I've owned. Um hmm. Okay. So rollovers feel very good. Very, very good. So did Chaplin's. Whoa, I hit my phone. That was my bad. Also my bad. Reverse Chaplins are nice. Ariels feel nice. What about? Okay, that was honestly just a skill issue. I'm gonna move because there's cars. It's very grippy. I will say that. It's very, very grippy and it feels good. And there's no part that hurts or like is sharp, which is always a plus, always very good. It definitely needs oil. It's like really dry, but tang pins, they feel good. They feel like they're in there well. I used to really, really dislike tang pins. I also funny story. I also hated sandwich. I was looking at a Mako when I was like in like the first probably the first year of flipping. I was looking at like squid products because they were like this big. They've always been a huge company, and so like they were the only company that I knew at the time. And I saw the Mako, and at that point it was the V3, and I saw it was sandwich, and I had one knife at that point, and it was this really bad it was you've probably seen it honestly. It's from like Amazon. It has like dragons on the handles. It's like stainless steel, and it's pinned, and it has like a Benchmade 40T clone blade, I think, or something. Like a 4X clone blade. I think it's called the 40T. But I hated sandwich because it felt terrible on that knife. And I also hated tang pins because the tang pins got so bad and it started to like slap, and it was really bad. And so I used to like, if it was sandwich or on tang pins, I wouldn't buy it like for like quite a while. I was definitely missing out because this is really good. This is sandwich and tang pins. So this is what me like 2 years ago would have hated. But now I love it. Now it's my favorite knife. Speaking of favorites, I have to make a quick correction to something I said in the last video. I said the Nautilus was my favorite, like, trainer. It's my favorite flipping trainer. It's not my favorite one that, like, I own. Because I have this really cool, like, squiddy that is, like, custom painted by my girlfriend, and it's so cool. That's my favorite ballast song in general, not to flip at all, because the squiddy isn't that great, and then the paint makes it a little bit weird, and I don't flip it super often, but I just really, really like it because it's super cool, and she works really hard on it, and I love it. But the Nautilus is my favorite flipping trainer currently. Back to this. Wait, I haven't tried out the jimping. Okay. Jimping. It feels like it would be it because it's not that deep, but it's pretty sharp. It's not the best jimping I've ever felt, but it's definitely enough. I also haven't tried. Okay, yeah. So these divots, channels, whatever they're called, they're very I think they're more shallow than the jimping, or equal maybe. They do basically nothing. They look pretty cool. I like how they look, honestly, but they don't do much. It's fans. Oh, that was weird. Fans are okay. They're pretty good. Overall, I think I like this. It's definitely not the best thing I've ever owned, and it's definitely different from anything else. But I think I'll get another BBFirefly ballast song at some point because I like it a lot. But this is going because, oh my gosh, I didn't even mention the whole point I even have this. I'm doing like a trade up thing. Definitely didn't steal it from anyone else. Ballast song there. I didn't steal that idea at all. But I'm not going to make like really a series. I'm just going to like unbox the stuff I get and just mention that it's part of it. But it's not going to be like a whole series. I might make like a little Instagram thing about it once I get to it. I'm trying to currently trade up to... I have a couple knives I'm trading up because I have to go ship out a few things tomorrow. I think I have like 2, possibly 3 things going out tomorrow. I'm trying to trade up to a solo because I've wanted a solo for so long, and I'll explain when I get a solo, I will explain why I've wanted one, because ever since I saw one in like, I think it was a Will Hirsch Blade Show video. I think it was either like a Will Hirsch Blade Show video or like by a YouTube creator that doesn't make videos anymore. I think they did like blogs. That might have been them. But I saw it and it was so cool. It was like a year ago and I still remember how I felt about it. I wanted that knife so bad, like more than anything else. And then I found out it was $1,000 and my hopes and dreams were crushed. But hopefully with trading, I can get one because I don't have $1,000 to spend on a knife. But hopefully with trading, this is going to someone. And then I have another knife that's going to someone that I'm going to trade. I'm just going to trade a bunch of stuff and I'm going to make videos because it's like a win-win-win. I get to make videos about this, make content and clips. I'm also going to make at least one clip for this. Just cause I can make like content. I can try new stuff. What was the third one? This is going to happen a lot in videos, by the way. My brain will just like stop really fast. That's hard. That's weird. Wait, could I do it with the other hand? Wait, why is my finger there? There, that's better. Whoa. I've never recorded with my left hand before. No. Okay. Backhand fans are not good, as far as I can tell. Like, they're not bad, but they're not good. Content, I get to try new stuff, and I get to get knives that I've wanted for a long time. The other thing I'll probably trade up to is like either an Impusa. I've always wanted an Impusa for like a long time. Not a long time, but like since they came out, basically. An Impusa, or like I saw pretty recently a couple like all gold Jerryham basilisks, and they were so cool, and I want one so bad. I have like a whole list in like my notes app about like knives that I want to trade up to. I also have a whole list in like a Google document of just knives I want in general. But yeah, that's why I have this knife, is I'm gonna hopefully get up to a solo someday, soon-ish. But I should probably go over like final thoughts because I've started rambling again. By the way, this is gonna be a big ramble. Not this, but videos in general, I'm gonna ramble all the time. So if you don't like that, go away. See ya. Bye bye. But yeah, because I ramble a lot. But overall, it's cool. I like it. I honestly do like it. It feels good. It flips well. It's just weird. But I don't know. Wow, I've been recording for 17 minutes. I hope this isn't like terrible. I'm gonna have to watch through all of this again. But overall, I like it. I'll probably maybe own one in the future, or like a Superfly. I've always been a little bit weirded out by the look of the Superfly because like it's titanium, but it like with this, it looks solid. Like I could do that. Boop, and it's all good. I dropped it like 7 times on the way here, and it's like totally fine. But like the Superfly to me just looks fragile, and it's weird. But like I want to try one. I'll give it a try at some point, even if I just like borrow one. Not even if I own one, but if I like borrow one, and I'll make a video, I'm sure. But it's definitely interesting, but it looks really weird. I'd like to own like basically any of BBFirefly's products because they look cool. I've wanted a Firefly for a long time actually, which is why it's funny that I have to ship it tomorrow because I almost bought one like a year ago, but I didn't because I bought something else. But yeah, overall, good knife. Not bad, not great. It really depends on your preferences. If you hate things that are big and chunky and long, you'll probably hate it. If you want, it's pretty light-ish, especially for how it looks and how it feels. It's pretty light. But if you want like the lightest Nautilus Gaboon experience, which by the way, something that astounds me, the Gaboon is lighter than the Nautilus by like 0.4 ounces, and it's insane. I don't know how that's even possible, but it is. It's crazy. I want to try a Gaboon just so I can see like how. But yeah. So if you don't like big long things, you probably won't like it. But if you do, or if you want something different, you probably will. But yeah, I've rambled for way too long and it just turned 20 minutes. So I'm gonna go. See ya. Goodbye. Hopefully I upload more consistently.